Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the last of the Dawrah. I actually honestly forgot to just record yesterday, or there was not that much to say anyway. The 9th day, and today is the 10th day, so Jumu'ah. So yeah, the Dawrah is finished, or nearly over, alhamdulillah. We had a class in the morning, or the last final sessions with Sheikh Suleiman in the explanation of in Usul al-Fiqh. Alhamdulillah, it was nice. At the end he gave some advice, and I would say the most important one that he mentioned was about making sure that if a person agrees with you in the usul of the deen, the fact that Tawheed is important and is the first thing that we should call to. The fact that the way of the Salaf, and returning back to them is what the Muslims should do, right? Giving ta'zeem and importance to the Quran and the Sunnah. If the person agrees with those things, then everything that comes after that should be forgiven, taken easily, not being harsh, and so on and so forth. That's one of the benefits that the Sheikh mentioned, and I think it's something that many people are heedless of. The second thing that he mentioned that stayed with me is the fact that as Muslims, as the people of the Sunnah, inshallah azza wa jal, we should make sure that we fill up social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so on and so forth, with the truth, the same way the people of falsehood, of kufr and shirk or innovation do, right? And it's very important. And subhanAllah, he mentioned this, that you're going to find a video of a person of innovation, of kufr, or something that is useless, and it has thousands of views in minutes. As for something beneficial from a scholar, something that people should actually listen to, you only find maybe 1,000 views. 1 year goes by, 2 years, 3 years, and it's only 1,000 views, only 2,000 views. And it just shows you, why is he talking about the amount of views? Why is he talking about the amount of views that people have? At the end of the day, these are two important lessons that I personally benefited from the Sheikh, from the advice that he gave. And lastly, of course, being serious in seeking knowledge, not leaving it off. And he mentioned 3 things that would stop a person from benefiting or continuing to seek knowledge. So these are the 3 things that would stop a person from attaining the goal of acquiring real knowledge. Firstly, not taking it serious, taking it easy, not really having ulul himma. Secondly, being lazy. And there's a difference between the first one and the second one. The first one, he's not really trying to be a student like that. He's not really trying to be up there. The second one, he's just lazy. The other one, that's not really his thing. He just wants to learn here and there and things like that. But he's not lazy, that's not really his thing. But the second one, he claims that's his thing. He really wants to be a student of knowledge or a scholar, but he's lazy. He doesn't attend duru's, the dars is too far, or blah blah blah. And the third one is having takabbur, being just arrogant. Ala kullin, this is the last day, and nearly Maghrib time right now, so we only have 2 classes left, 1 tafsir and the last class of Arba'un al-Nawawiyah. I don't think we're going to finish Arba'un al-Nawawiyah because there's like 23 hadith left. I don't think we're going to finish it, but if we do, alhamdulillah. Anyway, so alhamdulillah, Shaykh Faraj, he actually completed the 42 hadith rather, or Imam al-Nawawi, but he didn't do the 8 additional hadith that Ibn Rajab added on the 40 hadith of the Nawawi. So we completed, alhamdulillah. The only thing that we couldn't complete was the tafsir. There was 2 surahs left, but the Sheikh Ali, he completed Surah Fatiha. Yeah, alhamdulillah, it's the last day. I'm actually back at the hotel anyway. Brothers are just chilling, talking to each other, having
talking to each other like this. And yeah, there's more brothers in the upstairs, in the restaurants, in the rooms, just talking, chatting, and basically saying goodbye. Alhamdulillah, it was a nice experience. Meeting brothers from all backgrounds, Arabs, non-Arabs, Africans, non-Africans, Europeans, and so on and so forth. Alhamdulillah. And just imagine being with people like this that you've never met before for 10 days in your room and things like that. It's just nice. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. It was a very good experience. And I would definitely recommend anyone that can come, can do it, can apply, to do so. And as for the application process, actually, I wanted to mention it, how I personally got accepted. So you have brothers leaving already. Some brothers have their flight. Some brothers have their flight tonight or early. My flight is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So alhamdulillah. But anyway, as I was saying, the way it happened for me was I basically got the link from a brother. And I saw the poster. And then, but I lost the link to apply. So I asked for it. The brother sent it to me, and I applied. It was just literally a Google form. I applied, and maybe a week later, they called me for like an interview. And that's what I say. It's very similar to like the Jamia in Medina or in Saudi Arabia. So they called me for the interview, just to test if you can actually speak Arabic, you understand Arabic, And he said, they will contact me, inshallah. Maybe a week after that, or maybe a few days after that, they called me again to confirm if I was actually coming, and he told me to send my ticket, a booked ticket, back and forth. So, 2 ways basically. And so I sent it to him as well. And alhamdulillah, it was, after that I asked him if I'm accepted, I think he said to me that I'm on the waiting list, something like that. So after that, maybe a week later, a few days later, he sent me a WhatsApp group invitation. So that's when I joined. So when I joined the group, well, in my head, it meant that I got accepted. In my mind, it meant that I got accepted. So I asked him, is that like final confirmation? He says that, yeah. Alhamdulillah, from there, they just started sending information about the Dawrah, how it's going to happen, the hotel, the place, the masjid, the books that are going to be sent. They will send us pictures of, maybe 2 days before, they sent us a picture of the rooms and how they had, or what they had prepared for us already. So yeah, and then they sent the list of the actual students, everyone, and the rooms allocation and things like that. So alhamdulillah, that's how it went. So again, it's a very simple process. The brother sent to me, or usually they have it 2 times a year. Alhamdulillah. They have it 2 times a year. They have it in, I asked Abu Salahuddin, he said in March, around March, April. So this year, or for next year, 2024, is going to be maybe before Ramadan or after Ramadan. Most likely after Ramadan. And they also have it in October. So 2 times a year, alhamdulillah. So yeah, hopefully, inshallah, from what I've heard is when you get accepted for the first one, and it's good, and it's easy, and you did well basically, you didn't give them any trouble, usually they accept you for a second one, for the following one. So hopefully, either before or after Ramadan, we can come back, bi'idhnillah azza wa jal. Yeah, what else? Yeah, that's about it concerning the process of being accepted. So yeah, the last thing I want to mention about this Dawrah, or this, about this series of videos anyway, is the books, free books, alhamdulillah. Wallahi, I packed my books in the box already. I would have opened it to show you some of the books that we got for free. Alhamdulillah. I've always heard that in Kuwait, when you come for like conferences and things like that, they give you free books, a lot of them, and I can confirm it, alhamdulillah. I have at least 2 boxes of books, alhamdulillah. It's not very easy to transport them, take them back to the UK and things like that. But yeah, definitely get free books, and it's a good thing as well. But yeah, I think perhaps inshallah you guys benefited. Maybe some of you guys got inspired, to apply and come and study for 10 days, all paid, everything included except your flight, of course. And that would be, you, as I mentioned in the first video, reviving the sunnah of the Salaf al-Salih, the pious predecessors, in terms of traveling for seeking knowledge. That's the main fa'idah from this whole vlogs or videos that I've been doing. Reviving the sunnah, reviving the tradition, the ancient tradition of traveling for seeking knowledge. الرحلة في طلب الحديث or في طلب العلم. Inshallah, may Allah bless you guys. And again, as I said, hopefully you guys benefited. If you want to, inshallah, if you can mention maybe in the comments something that stuck with you, something that you benefited, inshallah, and I'll see you in the next adventure, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.